A James Bond expert has praised the decision, with the franchise set to keep its British roots. Die-hard fans of the suave spy had feared Bond would lose its identity after Amazon bought the franchise for $1 billion in February. But with 65-year-old Brummie Stephen Knight at the helm, 007 expert Matthew Field says it is proof its British heritage will be preserved. He told The Sun, "Amazon could easily have hired an A-list US writer, but they chose Knight, a truly great British writer, who understands Bond's importance. He has a solid pedigree in film and TV that spans more than 25 years, so it will be really exciting to see his world of Bond for a whole new generation of fans. It is a job that Stephen, who also wrote SAS, Rogue Heroes and co-created Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, says was always on his bucket list. The youngest of 7 children, he was raised by Dad George, a blacksmith, and Mum Ida, a bookies runner. He has spoken about how gangster series Peaky Blinders, set in 1920s Small Heath, near Solihull in his home city, was inspired by tales of his dad's gangster uncles and his mum's work. The BBC drama ran for 6 series from 2013 to 2022, helping to attract record numbers of tourists to England's second city. The final outing became the BBC iPlayer's most streamed series of the year, and the show is credited with seeing a resurgence in popularity for the names Arthur and Ida. Married dad of 7 Stephen is a mega signing for Bond alongside Dune director Denis Villeneuve and producers David Heyman and Amy Pascal, known for the Harry Potter and Spider-Man films respectively. Matthew says, "It's a great collection of creative minds reinventing Bond. It's in really safe hands." Before screenwriting, Stephen trained as a blacksmith but admitted, "I was useless at it." After studying English at university, he wrote radio commercials, jingles and promotional game concepts for Capital FM under then-breakfast host Chris Tarrant in the 90s. One game he developed was Cash Mountain, where players would be able to win an unlimited amount of money answering infinite, increasingly impossible questions until they got one wrong. However, he said, "No one would insure that just in case, so we had to think of a limit, so we thought, well, $1 million, why not?" That concept became Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which peaked at 19.2 million viewers per episode and was adapted for around 100 countries. The success of the game show freed Stephen to write what he wanted. When the 2022 Commonwealth Games came to Birmingham, he was an obvious choice to co-direct the opening ceremony. The Industrial Revolution-inspired show featured Sir Lenny Henry, UB40, Duran Duran, Ozzy Osbourne, and a 33-feet mechanical bull. 2 years earlier, he received a CBE for services to drama and the community in Birmingham. He said he planned to celebrate Tommy Shelby style in reference to the main Peaky Blinders character and his love of whiskey and cigarettes. Now the creative force behind Bond, he told BBC Radio 5 Live, "I'm hoping that, being a Bond fan for so many years, it'll be imbued into me and I'll be able to produce something that's the same but different, and better, stronger and bolder."